guess what? I reacted to the whole episode only to find out at the end that I didn't record. And this is an episode which I found very tedious to get through because the characters are characters that I find annoying, characters that I'm not a fan of, and I refuse to rewatch this episode. So I'll do a quick summary. I can't believe this happened. Oh my gosh. The governor and his two minions, very foolish minions that went along with him after he mowed down the people of Woodbury after they attacked the prison. They basically were just on the road camping. And I guess his two goons got tired of him and left him because he opened up his tent and no one was there. They went off and he was on his own and he wandered around. His hair grew long and he went back to Woodbury and he burnt it all. He drove in, broke down the gate with the truck he was driving and he burnt down the whole town. Just an absolute waste. Then he left and was just wandering, and I guess he looked very raggedy. It seemed as if he had given up on life itself. And then he came to this place and he saw a little girl in the window, a little girl that looks like his dead daughter. And he went into the apartment building where he came across two women, their sisters, Tara and Lily, and their elderly father and Lily's daughter. From the get-go, you could see Lily was interested in the governor. He stayed there and he bonded with the little girl. Then he decided to leave and Lily, of course, persuaded him to stay. The father died and then again he tried to leave and Lily was like, no, if you leave, you have to take us with you. And I'm like, why? Why do you want to go with this stranger? And that's the part that made absolutely no sense to me, because where they were safe in the terms of it seemed no one knew they were there. No one was bothering them. They had food. They had comfort, they had water, they were pretty clean, they were washing dishes, and they had a truck full of some food that Tara said her father used to deliver for the company. So I don't see why they think going on the road with this strange man would be better for them, but that's what they decided to do, and you could see why, because Lily then made a move on him. While they were all in the back of the truck, mind you, sleeping. So she didn't care. She wanted to get it on with the governor, who now calls himself Brian, by the way. Anyway, yeah, that was pretty stupid. Yeah, because the van broke down eventually, and it was either that or it would run out of gas. And then they were on foot walking, and Tara tripped over her own feet, got injured, and then they came across a group of walkers and were running from them, and he and little girl fell into the pit, and then that's where his goons reunited with him. They found him in the pit. So isn't it ironic that they found him, came across him by accident, and yet Michonne, who was actively looking for him, didn't come across him once. Yeah. So a pretty pointless episode, other than to show us what became of the governor, and we're introduced to these new characters. Lily reminded me of Maggie. They have similar looks and similar demeanor. Go after what they want. They see a man they want. They don't play coy or wait for him to make a move. They make the move. Yeah, so that was it. I guess I won't be posting a reaction. I sat through the whole episode and reacted to it only to save it, and there was no video recorded. It's late, guys. Wow. So I guess on to episode 7. Bye.